What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy MORDIN and I'm back again with another video. Charlie, looks like this 2025, anytime we go wake up or anytime we wake up, there is good news about Shatta Wale. He's either in the news for this, just yesterday he was in the news for, or let's say a few days, I think 3 days ago or something, he was in the news for debating on, not debating, the debut, yes, for On God, on the Billboard charts. I did a video about it, but Shatta Wale is arguably, I think, behind Amare, the most charted artist in Billboard when it comes to Ghana. And he's been doing quite a lot for the industry, but he's not the type who will go to blow his own horn. And so most of the things you don't see, especially when it comes to these awards and stuff, it's just the fan base that puts this information out there. Now, what's the news today? Shatta Wale has been nominated for 3 awards. Yeah, 3 categories. 3 categories in the awards by IRAWMA. Now, we all know IRAWMA, and they are here again with a wonderful nomination, 3 open nomination for the African Dancehall King, Shatta Wale. Now, I want us to go into it, break it down, and I'll share my thoughts on it, and then a host of other news we'll discuss. My name is MORDIN. If you like my videos and you like what I'm sharing, kindly share the video with someone else and leave a like so that the video will be recognized by the YouTube algorithm. Thank you. Let's get on. So the first one, in these 3 categories, I'm reading also from my laptop so that you can get it. We have the best African dancehall entertainer, and then we have the best music video, and then the next one will be best crossover song. Now, starting with the best crossover song, the nominees over there are Busy Signal featuring Sean Paul featuring Kiba, right? That's Baba Bad. And then you have Byron Mesa, I don't know if I pronounced the name right, and then you have Lil Baby, and then Russian Chopper, and then you have Davido featuring YG Male, Awuke, and then you have Wizkid and Shensia, Work Me Out, and then you have Shatta Wale featuring Bounty Killer, Commando. You all know this song on the Connect album. Now let's go to the best music video, which is Damian Marley, Wiseman, Lois York, and Grams Morgan, Have a Little Light. And then you have Davido, Sean Paul, Doing Dong, Musa Keys, Unavailable. And then you have Shatta Wale, Killer Jimmy. You all know this beautiful song, Killer Jimmy. And then you have YG, Praise Jah, In the Moonlight. And then we have the best African dancehall entertainer, right? And this right here, we have Inkule from South Africa. Then we have Red Sun from Kenya. And then you have Shatta Wale from Ghana. And then you have Sheba from Uganda and Winky D from Zimbabwe. These are the nominees, and these are the 3 nominations backed by Shatta Wale 2024 for IRAWMA. Of course, it has been awarded for 2024, but the awards will be done in 2025. Now, if you're out there and you're a Shatta Movement fan, all there is to do this year is to always put out there the negative news by Shatta Wale. If you come across anything positive, you can tag me in it on Facebook or just mention it in the comment section. I will always read. I'll do my research and put the videos out there for you. You know, it's high time we start taking control over the things we want to see happen in our media space. You understand? And yesterday I was watching a video by Sammy Flex, the manager of Shatta Wale, where he was bigging up all the bloggers who are putting in positive work and all that stuff. Thank you very much, Sammy, for the mention. I'm really grateful. And you see, these type of things are the very things we need in the industry. I mean, with time, a lot of people are realizing that Shatta Wale isn't the person that the traditional media always shoved down our throats to be, like this negative persona isn't the person we are seeing at all. Because with time, we are seeing some of the so-called rants come to life. We are seeing some of the things he's been complaining and talking about, and the changes he wants to see in the music industry. We've been seeing them unfold in real life. And he's the one on the positive, and he's the one at the receiving end, always making the best out of those same opportunities. You understand? And so we need to always keep pushing. We need to always keep supporting. Now, if you have an artist you like, that is the best way. You dedicate your resources to promoting them. And it's not only the artist you like, but anything for Ghana. If an artist does something that positively puts Ghana out there, we need to push that artist as well. We need to support those artists as well. And that is what it is about. For me, over here on this channel, you'll be hearing more of Shatta Wale, because when it comes to the Ghanaian music scene, he is one of the artists that has been dealt with negativity a lot, more than anybody else, And I'm not sure any other artist in the history of Ghana has suffered some negativity. Maybe the next person that might have suffered the same or maybe close to Shatta Wale's negativity level in the entertainment space, maybe Ifia Schwarzenegger. I stand to be corrected, but I think maybe she's the only closest person who has had back to back sort of like hatred of stuff from people. But it's also because she's also, she'll come at you and all kind of stuff. But this is what we are talking about. How can one person be receiving this type of bash and still be soaring higher and higher and higher, And so that is the news for you today. Shatta Wale bagged 3 nominations. And you see, yesterday, there was also another thing with regards to the entry on Billboard. Stonebwoy came out to also post that he's been on the Billboard charts. There are 2 things I see happening here, right? Number one, I made a video about the fact that Stonebwoy is having sleepless nights on Shatta Wale and all. And this is it. I mean, you're waking up at 3 a.m. to post your achievements on Billboard says a lot. But I read 2 meanings into this whole thing. Number one is that Stonebwoy has found a way to get into the news. If you pay attention to Stonebwoy's career for a long time, he was never really in the news. He stayed under the radar, and unless the media speaks about him, you don't hear much, So especially when it comes to social media. But now it looks like he has found a way, because the SM fans were used to not mentioning his name at all. So whenever Shatta Wale does something positive and they want to comment on it, they will refer to him as that boy or Apache, excuse my language, and they don't mention the name Stonebwoy to push him out there. So his name is always missing in the algorithm. When you go to, let's say, Twitter trends and all that, his name is always missing, right? And it's because the Shatta movement fans intentionally omit his name anymore. But this time around, he's been able to find a mastery around it, and he's in the news. So anytime you hear something, you hear Shatta Wale's name, you hear any achievement, his name is being mentioned alongside, and it is good for him. In as much as it may be people being insultive and bashing him here and there, his name is in the news, and that is very important. Now, anyone out there who is a business person looking at somebody who is quote unquote influential, when they search and they find the name, they'll look at the name and the mentions. You understand that, okay, when we associate with this brand, this is what is going to happen. So he is actually putting himself out there, and in as much as the tactic, the way he's going about it, which is the second thing, is that he is shining light on how envious he is about anything Shatta Wale, right? Because he needs to, there are some things he doesn't have to put out. So for example, when fans from other camps come attacking Shatta Wale and they say something negative or try to belittle Shatta Wale's achievements and all, Shatta Wale never comes out to speak about what he has done. No. The fans dig and they bring supporting evidence. You understand? For example, after Stonebwoy brought out the fact that he chatted on Billboard, etc., a lot of fans went up digging what Shatta Wale's achievements actually were. And this is the difference between Shatta Wale, the brand Shatta Wale and Stonebwoy. You know, some things you don't have to do them yourself. You get it? But I don't see anything bad about Stonebwoy always trying to come into the news or to say something. It's just the way he does it, but it is working for him. He has found a way because, you know, when it comes to Shatta movement, it's difficult for the Shatta movement fans to be mentioning your name. But as we speak, anytime something happens now, the Shatta movement fans mention Stonebwoy's name and his name is in the trend. And if your name is in the trend, it will boost your numbers up and all that. When you look at Shatta Wale's recent glory in Jamaica, one artist that stands tall to be benefiting from this is Stonebwoy. So anywhere Shatta Wale's name is mentioned, people will mention Stonebwoy. Even from the Jamaicans that are enjoying the songs left, right, center, they all keep mentioning Stonebwoy. Every now and then when they are comparing the artistry, the work, the dancehall and stuff like that, no one even mentions other dancehall artists from other African countries, but Stonebwoy's name comes to the forefront. And this is where someone's positive look, someone's positive image, someone's positive, how do you call it, imagery affects the other person and vice versa. And so Stonebwoy has found a beautiful way to tap in, and I'm sure that with this IRAWMA, how do you call it, awards, he will find a way to come into the picture again, or even if he doesn't, people will start mentioning him and it's a win for him. And so that is it. IRAWMA, Shatta Wale has won several awards in IRAWMA. Right now, I can't give you the exact number, but he's been honored before on that platform. He's been there a few times to pick up the awards by himself. And it's a beautiful thing, you know, it's a beautiful thing. I want to get the full name. I'm trying to get it directly here on my laptop for you. Just give me a second, because I always international reggae and dancehall something, but yeah, international reggae and world music awards. That's IRAWMA. Yeah, international reggae and world award, world music awards. Yeah, international reggae and world music awards. That's IRAWMA, and this is one of the most prominent awards schemes in the world with regards to dancehall and reggae, right? And so a long time ago they awarded Shatta Wale. I think Shatta Wale has won, if I'm not mistaken, over 6 or so awards with them and all that kind of stuff, and it's a beautiful thing. Big ups to Shatta Wale, big ups to Shatta movement. You keep doing it, and let's see how many of these Shatta Wale can bring home. My name will always remain MORDIN. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. If anybody comes to you with a negative vibe, you always know, turn around with a smile and say peace out.